What is soil? How can we improve its fertility? Why are modern fertilizers harmful? How will agriculture change in the 22nd century? According to research scientists at Agricultural University of Hohenheim, the effects of global soil chemicalization are monstrous. Because of the abundance of mineral fertilizers, nitrates have become an essential ingredient in drinking water. And, much worse, there is not a single field near major cities where mercury levels are below the maximum allowable concentration.
In recent years, agriculture has worked the old-fashioned way, squeezing all the life out of the soil while using cheap chemical fertilizers. And failures were usually blamed on bad weather and the lack of hands and machinery. Modern agriculture almost completely lacks the notion of self-recovering soil-forming processes, and all efforts are focused on technogenic farming with getting results right today without taking into account the consequences, which eventually led to the degradation and exhaustion of the soil.
Humic acids have the property to bind poisonous substances, such as salty metals, radionuclides, aromatic hydrocarbons and others, which appear during industrial and other human economic activities. This is their main protective or ecological property. Toxins bound in this way are preserved and then slowly recycled by microorganisms and do not enter the organisms of living beings and humans.
Well, good afternoon, my dear friends, my dear partners from Bahamas, Africa, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India. Welcome to all of you. I appreciate a lot of your presence here. This meeting is going to be recording for your for you visit my personal account of YouTube and take your better decision. Who is me? Veronica Pucheta. I am a master in Skyward Community, financial advisor from the University Blas Pascal in Argentina. I am a certified SWC speaker. I am a regional coordinator for the Bahamas. I am an active leader since 2020, working with Mexico, Bolivia, Argentina since 2020, and the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago since 2022. I have 2 daughters, and currently I am living in Mexico. Let's start, please. This meeting it's talking about U Terra project. U Terra project offers to you products that can solve the problem of the land depletion. Please let me know on the chat room Zoom if you have any doubt or any questions, please. The fertilizer market size for 2021, it was $200 billion. And the global fertilizer demand drives fertilizer production growth in the Gulf region. The fertilizer market, according to forecasts, the amount of organic fertilizers, plant, animal, and mineral-based will increase. The world's moving towards safer, healthier products full of all the microorganisms we need. The biohumus U Terra is an organic additive for the soil, obtained as a result of processing of organic waste by special types of earthworms. It contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. Please give me some minutes, please. Let's continue. There was some noise coming from the street. Okay, let's continue, please. The biohumus U Terra is an organic additive for the soil obtained as a result of processing of organic waste by special types of earthworms. It contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. The biohumus U Terra, it guarantees the ecologically safe harvest. It stimulates the natural activity of beneficial microorganisms and enzymes. It strengthens the immunity of plants and restores the fertility of degraded lands. It is completely harmless in any concentration and on any soil, and it is 100% organic fertilizer. U Terra Soil Elixir, it is a biologically active plant nutrient containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humic coal, and the whole range of agronomically valuable microorganisms with their high concentrations. How U Terra Elixir is created? U Terra Soil Elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author developed nutritional formula is applied. The raw materials are lignite coal, molasses, honey, biohumus, and additional organic elements. The stages of obtaining the U Terra elixir are 1. Pit coal supply, 2. Humic acid extraction, 3. Optimization of the composition, correction of the level of acidity, 4. Introduction of a bacterial inoculum, and 5. Processing into a soil elixir. U Terra elixir increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, restores and supports soil fertility, regulates and normalizes soil pH, protects plants from diseases and pests. The advantages of U Terra products: 1. Use of only natural components as raw materials, balanced content of organic compounds, presence in the composition of all the salts of humic acids, and a full range of agronomically valuable microorganisms. And then the product belongs to the category of non-hazardous substance. There are no analogies to these fertilizers because in order to make them, a separate species of earthworms has been bred. The bank of soils from fertile, untouched by man land delivered to Belarus from 105 ecologically clean regions of 5 continents of the planet has been collected, and then the property nutritional formula has been developed. We have a lot of certifications for your knowledge. For example, at first, to biohumus, the standard is TUBY 1924250676.018 for the year 2023. For the U Terra soil elixir, the standard is TUBY 691935133006 in the year 2022. And for the liquid organic complex fertilizers for plants U Terra Oasis is the product, and the standard is TUBY 691935133007 for the year 2023. We have a lot of quality opinions. For example, the Republican Unitary Enterprise, the Institute of Soil Science and Agrochemistry, the State Scientific Institution, and the Institute of Nature Management of the National Academy of Science of Belarus, and the Belarusian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. U Terra product is in demand in 3 important areas: at households, for example, to grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs; in private farming, to grow and sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities; and in floriculture, for example, to select beautifully blooming plants at home in greenhouses and conservatories. The marketing strategy and their brand and product positioning in the market, for example, our keywords: natural harvest, product safety, love for your own land, and sustainability. The U Terra brand accent: affordable priced, product efficiency, unique composition, quality assurance, and recommendations for efficient use and plant cultivation. Using U Terra elixir and natural biohumus will help increase the yield and grow healthy organic foods. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. U Terra Middle East Agro Industries is created and it was established to produce biohumus and U Terra soil elixir, and the biosphere greenhouse complex is currently under construction, comprising main building, greenhouse cluster, and laboratory and related infrastructure. The construction is designed in economic zone of Ras Al Khaimah in Rakesh, United Arab Emirates. Why Rakesh? Because Rakesh is one of the largest economic zones, because there are more than 770 leading manufacturing companies. There are more than 100 countries and more than 50 industries. That's why. The advantages of U Terra production location: because the opportunity to utilize cost-effective solutions in the implementation of the project, the comfort taxation, and the proximity to major logistics hubs. We have 3 stages of construction. In the stage 1, carrying out of preparatory work, installation of fencing, construction of auxiliary building and laboratories. In the stage 2, organization of access roads, construction of a dormitory for employees, design and erection of the main building. And in the stage 3, design and construction of a covered greenhouse, allocation of an open air area for demonstrating product performance. The main principles of the project: use of natural ingredients at every stage, the production of natural organic food products, waste-free use of all raw materials and components at every stage, and application of a practical approach based on experience and scientific knowledge gained. The main information about U Terra project. Please let me know if you have any doubt or any questions on the chat room soon, please. So, after the end of this meeting, I am going to answer all your questions. We need to raise funds by the amount of $20 million. We will have 3 rounds of funding. The construction completion is in 2025, and the investment payback period is 3 to 5 years approximately, and the potential annual returns to investor is 17.5% to 46.8% approximately, and the commencement of payments of profit to investor is 24 to 2025. This is very important for your knowledge, please. And the investment opportunity is you can invest in U Terra production and receive up to 55% of the net profit of the company under the terms of the second round of investment. Currently, we are running on the second round of investment, and you can begin with an investment by the amount of $500, and you can do it in one only payment or in 10 installments. If you invest in one only payment, for example, $500, you will receive a percentage of profit of 26% annually divided on 4 payments every 3 months. And if you want to invest, for example, the amount of $5,000 and you want to do it in one only payment, excuse me, there is a noise here. Welcome to all of you. Thank you very much. As I said before, if you want to invest, for example, $5,000 and you want to do it in one only payment, you will receive a percentage of profit of 37% annually. And if you want to invest bigger, for example, $100,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55% annually. Let's continue because we have a lot of options of investment. The investment terms and conditions. Investments are provided for 5 years in a lump sum payment or in 10-month installments. 2. The fixed rate, 0.1% per annum for the use of funds, is a part of your earnings of your investment. 3. After 5 years, the investor may withdraw from the project and take back his or her investment and the interest on the funds. 4. Investor has a lifetime right to payment of profits as well as interest for the use of the invested amount of the investment in the project. 5. Investors makes profit according to the selected tariff in proportion to the amount of investments made, and 6, until such time as the investor has withdrawn from the project and collected their investment, all their rights go to heirs. The investment terms and conditions. An agreement with each investor is concluded with detailed conditions of investment. Investments can be made in a convenient way through bank transfers, as well as with the use of payments system. What does the market offer to you? For example, beginning with the bank deposit. The bank deposit offers to you only 8 to 9% per annum, currency only 0.2 to 0.4% per annum, real estate 15 to 20% per annum, shares 10 to 12% per annum, gold 8 to 20% per annum, supplies 18 to 20% per annum, bonds 6 to 8% per annum, silver 15 to 18% per annum, and crowd lending offers to you 15 to 20% annually. That's why, what does U Terra offer to you? From 16.9% to 46.8% per annum in expected investor return in optimistic forecasts. You invest in natural production with a competitive quality product, with a researched sales market, with a long-term scaling potential. You acquire a passive income instruments, the frequency of payments. It will be 1 time per quarter, and the percentage of profit is fixed and does not decrease. Your percentage of the net profits of U Terra Middle East Agro Industries is fixed in the agreement, remains unchanged, and is not decreased during the entire period of making a profit. The increase profits by reducing costs. Optimizing production will allow us to deliver greater returns to our investors. Your personal profit in monetary terms can increase if operating costs are reduced or the sales value per liter of U Terra soil elixir is increased. The maximum long-term investments. The production has no restrictions in terms of service life. The plant provides for the equipment upgrade. The land is leased for 50 years with the possibility of extending the contract. Currently, as I said before, we are running on the second round of investment, and the progress of U Terra project funding, it's 54% to complete the 100% of the funding. We have in our personal account a calculator to calculate the potential return on your investment in U Terra. For example, if you want to invest $100,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55% annually. That is equal to $13,750 every 3 months if you pay your investment in one only payment. But if you can do it in 10 installments, you will receive a percentage of profit of 52%. That is equal to $13,000 every 3 months. For 5 first years, that's the agreement of investment, and then you can renew indefinitely in times. Remember, you can receive profits during the entire period lives of the projects. That is 50 years minimum. Okay, let's continue. For example, if you want to invest $10,000 and you can do it in one only payment, you will receive a percentage of profit of 40%. That is equal to $4,000 annually divided 4, that is equal to $1,000 every 3 months. And if you want to invest in 10 installments that amount, you will receive a percentage of profit of 37% annually, that is equal to $925 every 3 months. Let's continue, please. In our personal account, we have a lot of options of investment with different amounts of investment in one only payment or in 10 installments. For example, you can't invest $10,000, but you want to invest $500 and you want to do it in 10 installments. Yes, you can do it, and you will receive a percentage of profit of 24% annually. That is very important to understand because banks offers to you only 8 to 9% annually, okay? If you leave your money in the bank, for example. I have 3 important questions for you. Please pay attention to this. I have 3 important questions for you. Why be a part of the U Terra project? Why invest in U Terra project? What sets U Terra apart from the other investments projects? Answer to question 1, because we want to help address these 3 significant problems in the world. The world issue number 1, deserts approaching. Deserts approaching in the logic of soil desertification worldwide, quantity of organic substances in the soil crosses the critical point of 3% and is steadily decreasing. The world issue number 2, the soil depletion. The soil is dying in many countries. Many influential people are talking about her. Thinkers, businessmen, entrepreneurs, for example, Sadhguru with the Safe Soil Project highlights this topic. And the world pressing issue number 3, famine threat. Famine is one of the greatest weapons of mass destruction. The answer to question 2, because remember, I had 3 important questions for you. The second question, it was, why invest in U Terra project? I will answer this question for you because we are not just creating a production that will bring profit. We are working on changes for the better all over the world. Investors will receive profits through the entire whole life of the project. It is 50 years minimum. What is in store for us in the near future? By 2045, for example, 40% less products will be produced due to desertification. 95% of all food on Earth comes from the soil, and 95% of all antibiotics are derived from soils. By 2030, about 200 million people are expected to migrate from India due to the threat of famine, and most of them will move to live in your cities. There have been about 30 wars in Africa since 1990, and 27 of them were just for the fertile lands. If we start restoring the fertility of the land now, it will take 15 to 20 years. But if we start in 30 years, it will take 150 years. And the answer to the question 3, remember, the question 3, it was, what sets U Terra apart from the other investments project? I will answer for you this question. The first difference is that we think in the long term and not in quick profits. That is the first difference. The second difference is that we have a researched market. That's why we offer to you a higher percentage of profit than the other market offers. And the third difference is that we understand the market demand, our strength and weakness, our opportunities and threats. That's why we know what we offer to the markets is unique. Therefore, we believe that by investing in our U Terra Organic Biohumus projects, we all win, you, us, and the world. Now, are you ready to be a part of the U Terra project and benefit for at least 50 years and more? Yes or no? Please let me know on the chat room soon, please. Scan the QR code and fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the U Terra project, and take advantage of the currently offers. I am going to leave you with the last video, and then I said goodbye.
Progressive technology has become an integral part of everyone's life. Safety, comfort, accessibility of the surrounding goods, all this has become possible thanks to the implementation of innovative solutions. Sky World Community, a large international social venture ecosystem, was created, specializing in the financing of green technologies, was created in order for the technologies in demand to come to fruition. Year after year, we talk more and more about health and the environment. Good nutrition is an integral part of this. In order to grow enough organic produce, the fertility of the soil should be increased. During biochemical research, a group of researchers led by scientist and inventor Anatoly Unitsky created the soil elixir U Terra, biologically active top dressing for plants containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humine, as well as the entire spectrum of agronomically valuable microorganisms. The basis of U Terra soil elixir is biohumus, a natural organic additive obtained by processing carefully select organic waste by special species of earthworms. Only natural raw materials such as brown coal, peat, loose biohumus, molasses, honey, and others are used as feedstock. Biohumus contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. It is 10 to 15 times more effective than any known organic fertilizer and completely harmless in any concentrations. Why is biohumus in such high demand in today's world? Because it guarantees an environmentally friendly harvest, strengthens plant immunity and restores the fertility of degraded land, and is a 100% organic fertilizer. U Terra soil elixir based on natural biohumus. Increases the yield and quality of agricultural products. Accelerates the growth and development of plants. Regulates and normalizes the soil pH. Stimulates the development of thousands of species of beneficial soil microorganisms. Protects plants from diseases and pests. U Terra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. Fertile, untouched soil were used to create the soil bank. Before the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 environmentally friendly regions of 5 continents of the planet. The products have been certified at the pilot site and are produced according to the specifications. They show high efficiency and can be used for environmentally safe cultivation of crops and restoration of soil fertility. When developing U Terra elixir and producing biohumus, we were guided by state and international standards, cooperating with the institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian and foreign research laboratories. Our products are already in demand. In household, grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In flower gardening, select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. Use U Terra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. A sustainable biosphere cluster is planned in order to produce a sufficient amount of the product. According to the planned development of the establishment, the project is financially feasible, recoupable, meets the needs of the market, is profitable and recommended for implementation. The result will be a modern biosphere greenhouse complex of full cycle, from the production of organic biofertilizer to the cultivation of natural agricultural products, which currently has no analogues in the world. The plan to establish a company manufacturing U Terra is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1: establishment of production of organic nutrients for plants and organization of a biosphere greenhouse complex. Stage 2: organization of cultivation of crops in the open ground and organic livestock breeding. Stage 3: development of production for processing of vegetable, horticultural crops with output and sale of products for the UAE residents' needs. Our competitors have been studied in detail. A qualitative analysis of the end user has been carried out. The strategy for the introduction of the product on the world market is developed. Construction of the plant will be carried out in one of the most protected legal zones, the United Arab Emirates, which increases the chances of successful implementation of the project. Stability of functioning of the project is also conditioned by support of the state, interested in complex development of the region. Sky World Community launches financing for the project on favorable terms for investors. You can become an investor in the production complex and receive your share of profits throughout the entire operation of the manufacturing plant. Find out more details on the website.
Okay, thanks for all your attention. God bless you. I am going to answer all your questions and all your doubts. See you on the next meeting soon, the next week. God bless you. Bye-bye.